So weird. Sorry, everybody, for being. Let me know if you cannot hear me. Would appreciate. Playlist. Hopefully I don't lose my mic when I move it. What's up, Scobear? Huh? There's nobody outside. There is Hedgehog right there. Since I got on just a couple minutes ago, I'm gonna wait a second, give everyone just a minute to get here, but welcome. Hope you are well. I know how you're doing. Wherever you are in the world. Oh, lost everyone. Let's go. Let me get off. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Thanks. Glad you can hear me. Looking forward to class too. Hope you all are able to get my connection. I don't see you in the room. Oh, there's one. Welcome. Get started in just another minute. We'll start a minute late. Thanks for being here. We're gonna move and groove today. Should be quite fun. What do you think, Scott? I'm sure. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and start talking. My name is Kat. We've got 45 minutes of our Wednesday night live yoga. This is Connection Yoga, and I'm super excited to be here tonight and with you all to move our bodies and sweat a little bit. And we've got 45 minutes of power flow kind of fusion. So we're gonna like alternating, holding, and then moving kind of breath to movement. So, you're gonna be able to take the lessons you learn and then try it again, reapply it. So hope you are ready. If you want to listen to the playlist, go ahead and have that pulled out. Yep, we're gonna do full body, mostly legs, but a little bit of arm, mostly trying to cultivate breath, cultivate strength. So take it as always how it feels good for you. All you need is just a mat and your water. And if you have a block on hand, it never hurts to have one close. Oh, speaking of, grab my water right quick. Not that I will be drinking tons of it. There we are. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get going. If you're going to listen to the playlist with me, go ahead and hit play now. And make your way to a child's pose. Big toes touch. Maybe spread the knees pretty wide, sink into the hips, and then forehead to the mats. Fingertips towards the top of the mat, but keep the elbows grounded, fingers spread. And take a few breaths to center yourself. Just notice what you notice, any wiggles you need out. And start to anchor yourself in the sensations of this space of your breath. Start to deepen the breath as you deepen your presence. Slow the breath, smooth it with the constriction of the throat. This next round of breath, expand even deeper, belly, lungs, chest, hold, exhale, chest, lungs, belly again, but this time lift the elbows, reach the fingertips further, breath in, and push palms, breath out. One more. Start to shift forward to all fours, shoulders over wrist, knees under hips. Draw the belly button in. Start with a neutral spine. And then start with just the tailbone, lifting it up, following vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Head is last. And then tailbone first, start to tuck. Going to cat pose, but vertebra at a time. Focusing, rolling, tucking chin finely. And then again, tailbone, vertebra at a time. Stay focused. Head is up. And then tailbone tucks, roll one at a time, round. Last time, tailbone first. Reach all the way to the crown. And round, tuck. Come back to neutral spine. Curl the toes. Push the knees off just above the mat. Palms press, find space in the upper shoulders. Just one breath in, warming up. And breath out. Release knees, hands, one handprint forward. Again, curl toes, but straighten the legs and look at the feet. Create the V with the body in downward facing dog. Straighten one leg at a time. Or stay in stillness, push both heels. Push the back of the thighs behind you. Push the hands. Exhale. One more full breath in. Breath out. High on toes, bend knees. Look at your hands. And baby step all the way up. Feel your hands kind of take the weight until feet land. Halfway lift. Push the chest forward, sitting bones behind you. And fold. Exhale. Ragdoll, hands to elbows, hang heavy, maybe big bend in the knees, let the belly rest on the thighs, low back, release. And then maybe straighten the legs a little more. Last full breath in. Release hands, breath out. Again, tailbone first. Start to roll to stand. Vertebra at a time. Reach to the sky. Take a breath in. Hands to heart. Feel your presence, your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Reach to the sky. Full breath in. Hinge at the hips, one long spine, fold forward. Halfway lift, breath in, and fold forward, breath out. High mountain, one motion, stand, reach to the sky, and fold forward. Maybe swan dive or hands to the heart. Again, halfway lift, and fold. High plank or high mountain, stand tall, breath in. And hinge at the hips, reach with the chest. Halfway lift, chest forward. Keep it there, plant the hands. High plank, step maybe over your dog. Scared him. Push the hands, hold for just a breath in. And a breath out. Down dog. Ripple forward, high on toes. Roll through the spine until shoulders over wrists. Back to downward facing dog. High on toes, ripple that curve through the spine until shoulders over wrists. And downward dog. Last time, ripple forward, high plank and hold. Knees to the mat. Elbows go back of the room as you lower flat. Cobra, round the chest. Breath in. Chin to mat, longer spine. And again, round lift with length. And lower, exhale. Curl the toes, knees press down. Keep the elbows in tight and push up. Downward facing dog. Nice go. Breath in. Breath out. Ripple forward. Inhale. Knees down. Lower flat to the mat. Exhale. Cobra round chest. Breath in. And lower. Breath out. Elbows by the sides. Roll up. Breath in. And down. Modified plank. Curl toes. Push up flat. And down dog. Release. Just waking up. Breath in. Breath out. High on toes. Bend knees. Look top of mat. Baby step. Hands to feet. Feel the little stretch. Halfway lift. Breath in. Sink your hips. Chair pose. Inhale up. Hold. Press the feet. Knees over the ankles. So maybe shift shins back in space. Breath in, breath out. Thunderbolt, hinge forward, arms reach back. Chest is parallel with the mat. Keep sinking hips. Breath in, breath out. Chair pose. Inhale up. And skier, exhale, hinge forward. 5 more, breath in, up. Hinge. Two more. Breath and keep the legs strong. And hinge with the core. 1 more. Breath in. Hinge, breath out. High mountain, straighten the legs, reach for the release. And then fold forward. Halfway lift, breath in. High plank, plant the hands. Step back of your mat. Hold. Lift your right foot just above the mat. Knee into right elbow and step it back. Left foot up, knee in and step back. Step and crunch. Extend. Left, crunch, step, switch. Last time, crunch and step, lift and crunch. High plank, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Find a little rotation. Maybe make it dynamic. Draw some circles with the knee. And then 3-legged dog. Square the hips off. Foot presses back. Squeeze the right glute without reopening the hips. Breath in. Step the foot between the hands. Pause here in runner's lunge. Look at your back heel. Is it over your toe or is it back here? Lift it up. Push your feet, hands just in front of your foot, and lift them off the mat. Hello, glute. And stand crescent lunge all the way, shoulders over hips. Hold. Feel the legs wake up. 1 more. Inhale here. Warrior 2. Arms to the horizon, hips to the side. Sink down. Make sure you're not tilting forward or back. Shoulders over hips. Arms at the horizon. Reverse warrior. Legs stay the same. Reach the front arm up into the sky. Keep space to breathe. Keep pressing energy in the feet and reaching up with the hand. Breath in. Breath out. Cartwheel through warrior two. Hands to the mat. High plank, step back. Hold, exhale. Right leg up. Crunch and step. Left. Exhale it in. And step. Right. Crunch. Step. Left. Crunch and step. Down dog. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee. Open your head. Three-legged dog. Square the hips. Step the foot between the hands. Pause. Look at your back heel. Is there a wall behind it? Press. Press the front foot. Lift the hands. Hips stay low. Crescent lunge. One more breath in. Lift the ribs. Warrior two. Keep lifting and ground down. Shoulders down. Reverse warrior. One more breath and expand the ribs. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank, step back, breath in. And down dog. Exhale. Inhale. Let it go. High on toes, bend knees, lift up a mat. Maybe step or float, hands to feet. Opposite. Halfway lift. And fold. Chair pose. Inhale up. Skier. Exhale and hinge. You got it. In again. And hinge. Exhale. Reach up. Keep hips deep. And hinge. Two more. Keep energy in the hands. High mountain stand. Reach for the release. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Breath in. High plank. Plant the hands. Step back. Option to stay here. Or you could lower to your forearms. Lift the right foot. And crunch outside the elbow. Step it back. Lift. Crunch outside. Spider plank crunches. Crunch. Back. Left. And crunch. Step. Come back to the hands. Down. Dog. Right foot to the sky. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Exhale. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Hip square. Step. Crescent lunge. Float the hands. Inhale up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank. Step back. And down dog. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. And step. Crescent lunge. Inhale, tall. Warrior two. Reverse. Hands to the mat. High plank. Breath in. Down dog. One more. Inhale. Exhale. High on toes. Bend knees, the top of mat. Step or float. Halfway lift. Fold. Exhale. Feet hip width apart. Little release. Fingers grab big toes. And pull yourself down. Slow the breath to slow the heart. A third of the way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release, bind. Halfway lift. And fold. Maybe feet come to close. Chair pose. Inhale up. Hinge for skiers and hold. Hands to heart. and twist towards the left, elbow to knee. Gonna hold this first round. Maybe stay here with the arms, maybe open. Maybe top of the hand is fist and push to rotate a little more. Keep your hips back in space. Inhale through center. Fold forward. Feet hip width apart. Maybe ragdoll, hang heavy, or bind. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more. Release, bind. Halfway lift, prepare the spine. Fold, hips sink, chair pose. Skiers. Hands to heart. Twist to the left. Hands, arms, how you like. Just keep right hip back. Knees stay flush. Breath in. Breath out. Chair, inhale up and fold. Exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. High plank and downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky and step it through. Crescent lunge. Inhale up. Hold for the exhale. Spread fingers. Pretend you've got your big beach ball. It's almost summertime. And hinge forward to arrow. Straight line, heel to head to hands. And then hands to heart. Keep reaching forward. Roll off the back foot. Push to stand. Warrior 3. Hand can be on blocks if you need. Stay lifted. Try to balance. Keep pressing the feet. Stand, crescent lunge. Inhale up. Warrior 2. Settle. Maybe widen the stance. Side angle. Reach elbow forward to the thigh. Reach to the sky. Keep pressing feet. 1 more breath in. Breath out. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the mat. High plank. Breath in. Down dog. Breath out. Left leg up. Step. Crescent lunge. Hinge, arrow. Hands to heart. Push off, warrior 3. Crown and heel, reach, find space between them. Crescent lunge, foot back, stand steady, warrior 2. Side angle, reach forward. Keep lengthen the side body. Try not to crunch like this, but reach for the length. Breath in, breath out. Warrior 2, hands to the mat. High plank and down dog. Use your core to drive your hips back. High on toes, bend knees, look top of mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift. Chair pose. Inhale up. Gonna add a little more. Hands to heart. And twist to the right. Elbow to knee. Look at your feet. Lift your left foot off the mat. Squeeze, flex the foot. Glute lifts and lower. Squeeze and lower. Pulse and down. 3, 2, And 1, set the foot down. High mountain breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, chair pose. Inhale up. Hands to heart, hinge and skiers. And twist to the left, elbow to thigh, maybe inside of the knees. Look at your foot. Take the right foot up and squeeze. And lower and lift. Lower and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Foot down, high mountain breath in. And fold forward, breath out. Halfway lift, breath in. And fold, forward, hold, feet hip width apart. One more breath in, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Keep that length, hands plant, high plank, step it back. Look where your hands are. Forearms down, forearm plank. And shift to your left side first. Feet stack back of the mat. You need to lower your knee, then do it. Or stay here for 8 hip dips. So lower the hip and lift. Lower and lift. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center and switch your sides. Lower and lift. Press the feet and lift. 6 and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Hips down, Sphinx pose. Lift the chest, breath in. Release. One more. Inhale here. Slowly lower down. Round the shoulders, lift the chest, hands by the short ribs, curl toes. Your choice, modified or high plank. Press up and down, dog. Left, right leg to the sky. Step it through, breath to movement. Crescent, inhale up. Arrow, hinge forward, exhale. Hold for the breath in. And warrior 3, push to stand. Breath out. Arms open like wings, inhale. Crescent, exhale, step. Inhale up. Warrior 2, breath in. Side angle, hinge forward. Now, straighten the leg and rebend. Straighten and bend. Keep knee in line with your toe. 3, and lift. Halfway. 4, and straighten. 3, and straighten. Keep the shoulders stacked. Arms wherever you like. Last one, and straighten. Arms to a T, warrior 2. Hands to the mat. High plank and down dog. Left leg to the sky. Step, exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale up. Arrow, hinge forward, exhale. Lift with the breath in. And warrior 3, push to stand. Arms out like wings. Crescent lunge. Inhale up. Warrior 2. Side angle forward. Arm can be here and straighten. Arm can be here and straighten. Serve the platter. Whatever works. Straighten. 4, 3. Press your heel. Squeeze your glute. Last one. Warrior 2. Hands to mat. High plank, breath in. Down dog. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, release the knees. And take a seat. We're gonna make our way to our backs. Maybe grab some water. We're gonna do some core. Woo. Woo. We're gonna start here in boat pose. So hinge just a little back with the torso. Engage the core of the hip flexors here. Start to lift knees. Hands can be the back of the knees to start. Lift the chest. And then maybe release. Reach arms forward. Boat bicycles. Straighten the right leg. Straighten the left. Straighten the right, bend the left, and switch. Keep going. Final. Once again. Name that song. The nerds of the world. Keep going. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Hold for a breath in. And a breath out. Lift back up to boat. Lower the legs to low back. Keep the torso high. And flutter feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release onto your back. Bend the knees. Set the feet down. Lift the hips, bridge pose, press the feet down. Maybe tuck the shoulders just one step under. Squeeze the glutes. Lower the hips to a hover. And squeeze and lift. Lower and squeeze. Lower and up. 5, 6. Keep squeezing. 8. Last 2. And 1, and hold, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift with your core. Last 1. Hips down, hug the knees in. Start to rock forward and back. Bring yourself up to boat. Another round of bicycles. Option to add a twist with the torso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't worry about rushing. More on the contraction. 7. Last count. We're going to just do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, feet down, little ball. And again, start in high boat, low boat, hover down. Just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it all. Breath in. Bend the knees. Set the feet in just behind the glutes. Step the feet close together, almost touching. Then lift the hips. Lift, or stay here if you don't feel good about it. Right leg to the sky. One leg, bridge lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Lower and lift. Last 3 and lift. 2, lift, and 1, and lift and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep lifting. Set the foot down and hips down. Take a moment. I'm going to do the other side. Hips lift, left leg up, and lower down, up. 9 more. Keep going. I'm counting, don't worry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 2, 1. Set the foot down. Hips lower. Release. Feet as wide as the mat. Knees tap in the center. One more core pose. It's my new favorite. Heels to the heavens, so feet as if they're up the wall. Legs Yeah. Pretend you're in a cylinder here. You want to stay within it. So lift the heels directly up with the core. Up and down. Up, down. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees and start to rock forward and back. If that feels good, or if it doesn't, don't do it. Just come forward. You're going to make our way to downward facing dog. Woo. Promise that's the end of the work. Right leg to the sky. Pigeon. Knee forward behind the right wrist. Ankle behind the left. Creating that like figure 7 instead of a figure 4. Start with a long spine. And start to fold to your degree. Block can be brought in or not. Could be under the hip, under the face. Great place to drink water too. And just settle in, surrender. Stay in this moment for a few more minutes. And start to come out. Curl the back toe, lift the knee. Press up and hold. Lifted the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Step it back. Left leg up. Half pigeon other side. This side might be different. Keep your hips level. And start to lift back up again. Hold in your plank with pigeon leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Right leg to the sky. And step it between the hands. Low lunge. Back knee to the mat. Front knee is over the ankle. Front hand can be on the earth or block. Take a twist, hand to the knee first, and then bend the heel in towards your glute. And take a little quad stretch here. Woo! You can feel mine. You can see I'm barely reaching. That's okay. If you can't reach, just grab your legging or nothing at all. Grab your strap, wrap around the foot. This might not feel good on your knee. That's okay. Don't feel like you have to stay. We're going to release anyway. And switch it out. Left foot forward, right knee to the mat. Hand can be on the block. I definitely need the block. Twist first and then reach for your foot. Ooh. So it feels much different. You might experience something similar. That's okay. Release. Move your block aside. Come back to down dog one more time. Really extend spine, hips as high as they can go. And then take a seat. Seated butterfly. Bottoms of the feet together, knees open wide. Lengthen your chest. And then pull your belly button towards your feet. Hands wherever, maybe ankles, maybe feet. Maybe elbows pushing the insides of the thighs. Add a little extra pressure. Keep the foot in front of the knees here. Maybe you can get into the low back and the hips. Taking care of stuff we just worked so good. And start to lift up, close the knees, lower onto the back, arms to a T, knees bent at 90 degrees. And let them both fall to one side or the other till hips stack. Maybe there's a block between the knees. Gaze might fall away from the knees, or keep the chin tucked to the chest. Breath in, breath out. Knees back through center into your other side. Knees back through center. Hug the right knee in, keep the left leg long. And then push on the top of the shin towards the hip crease instead of hugging it closer to the face. And if it's available, peace fingers grab big toes and start to open to the right to your degree. Feeling some inner thigh, maybe a little hamstring. Keep the hips down. If you start to lift up, just lift the leg back up a little more. Keep it plugged into the hip. Everybody lift through center and then bring it to the left, just past the left eyebrow. Ooh, you might feel something there. Push the foot into the hip socket. And come back through center. Release, right leg long, left knee in. Push the top of the shin towards the hip crease. Peace fingers, big toes, or strap around the foot. I should have mentioned that. Just was inspired to do these poses. Open to the left. And come back through center to the other side. Maybe switch the grip if that feels better. Other hand pulls just past the right eyebrow. Hips stay grounded. And come back through center. Both feet, grab them, and then pull the knees in towards the armpit. Happy baby. Spine is long. Push the whole spine down on the mat. Maybe straighten one leg or both. Take whatever feels best. Breathe. Release. Legs up the wall. Maybe this is your final pose. Or find something else that might feel right. When you're ready, make your way to your Savasana. Legs extend long, feet fall open. Back the hands down as fingertips curl towards the palms. Or maybe bring one hand to the heart and to the belly. Add a little weight, a little grounding to this final pose. And get your fidgets out. We'll go layer by layer. And then settle in some stillness. First level of stillness. And begin to move deeper. Feeling every part of you along the mat. Let it get heavier. Release anywhere you're gripping. What you might be holding on to could not be physical. Could be a thought, a belief, a feeling. Just whatever doesn't serve you right now, set it aside. Move even deeper from skin to muscle to bone to the spark in your core. Watch the flame flicker as the breath draws in, the breath draws out. Maybe the flicker doesn't capture your attention. Move it to the center of your forehead, the tip of your nose. If you're ready to come out, invite movement to fingers, toes, reawakening piece by piece, just as we settled. Maybe reach arms overhead and point the toes, full body stretch. If it serves you, draw the knees into the chest and roll to your favorite side. Use your arm as the pillow and pause. With this little effort remaining, come up to the final seat. Crisscross. We will close with one breath together. Exhale to empty everything. Inhale. Exhale. I hope each of you leave this space a little stronger, a little re-energized, rejuvenated, aligned with yourself, your body, your mind. Thank you for being here. I know you could have been anywhere else and you spent it with me, with yourself. And I am proud and grateful for each of you. Thank you and have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon. Namaste. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. If you really liked what we did today, let me know. Hit the like button, leave it in the comment section. You know the drill. Let your friends know. Love to have more people here, but understand if you just want to keep it to yourself as well. That's cool. Keep your boundaries, hold your space, do your thing. Also looked extra cute tonight over there instead of the chair. Let me know if you agree. Just thought of our fusion. Our lack of chaturangas, a second week in a row. We did some modified plank, but that's okay. It was a warm-up, Hit the blood flowing, explore the levels. So if there's any poses you needed to ask extra detail about, hit me up. Let me know. I'm a fountain of knowledge, if you couldn't tell. Well, my dear sweet friends, do you have some exciting relaxation or exciting plans for the rest of the evening? I need another piercing. This is like my edgy ear. It's like my only, since the other piercing had to come out. And now, what you think on that front? Alright. Well, I'm gonna let it go then. You can hit in the comment section if you have anything else. And I'll get back to you. Bye everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Love you all.